So this is a recap for live stream 257, I believe, and we've had a positive day in terms of P&L. We went into today, and what we did was we decided to do the opposite of what we've done yesterday. So areas where I'd normally buy, I sell. Where areas where I'd sell, I'd buy, and somehow it's worked out today. Wasn't that straightforward, but it worked out, which is the most important thing. I did get confused a couple of times because the tendency to do the exact opposite of what you've been doing can be a little bit difficult mentally. So we can see our P&L here by instrument on the right hand side of the screen. Picked up 39 on ES, 24 on NQ, and 49 on gold. Over on the trade performance, we can also see this was our P&L. For some reason, I can't explain why the P&L here and the P&L here are slightly different. This is saying 115,880 and this is saying 307. Oh, I understand why that is. I do now understand. So I did take a trade earlier. Before resetting the account, and because I took that trade and then I reset the account, was a small loss of about 2. So that's why it's reflecting this trade performance, because I've kept the history. So that's the reason why there's a divergence in terms of the what's reported here and what's reported up there. So that's the reason why, because we've reset the account. Now, in terms of the P&L, we can see here, grew the account up to 60 in closed P&L. Unrealized it was up to 80 at one point. From there, drew down with his strategy. Decided to stick with his strategy regardless. We actually went negative a fair bit there, down 17. After which the market became more compliant towards the strategy and slowly built the account back to finally where we are, up at the 113,307. That was pretty much the cumulative net P&L. So total gross gains 255, lost 142, fair bit there in commissions at 7, profit factor 1.79. Ideally, I'd like it to be above 2. Accuracy 88%. I think that's a product of how this strategy works. Average win, average loss, not a great ratio, 0.23. Largest win to largest loss, again, not a great ratio there as well. So even though there was a positive P&L turnaround, there certainly are some maybe a bit concern with the accuracy and the average win to the average loss. Some of the trades I did add to the positions as per this strategy. We can see we had some difficulties early on. We lost through here. We can see these red lines are pretty much losing trades. We did have some winning trades through here as well, but it was a little bit difficult, but the market price action was compliant towards our strategy on NQ, ES, and gold. Now with gold, I think I was the most accurate on gold actually. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at our P&L. Let's see. Let's have a look at it on gold. So on gold, as we can see, we drew down, after which we accumulated quite a fair bit on gold. If we were to go to the summary page on gold, we can see peaked up 79, lost 30. Profit factor is pretty healthy. Still the same issues, 0.4. Same issues over there as well. You can see there on gold, on ES. Let's see what we did. Over on ES, picked up 68, lost 29. Profit factor is healthy there at 2.36. Accuracies are pretty high. Not a great ratio again. Not a great ratio again. So it seems like the underperformer today was NQ. So you have a look at NQ. See, there we go. We lost 83, picked up only 107. Profit factor was 1.29. Drew down quite a bit there on NQ. Accuracy was pretty high though. This is pretty bad. Average win to the average loss. That is pretty bad. It's almost 10 times. 0.11. Largest win to largest loss, not great either. Spent a lot more time in the market on NQ positions. So NQ was a bit of a laggard for us today. NQ was a laggard, but we'll come back. Let's see, may not be able to do tomorrow because of scheduling, but we'll see. If scheduling permits, we'll come back tomorrow and see if we can accumulate more P&L. And that's it for now. Oh, what I'll do is I'll add the live stream to the bottom right of the screen. If you want to watch it back, it's about 3.5 hours long. You can fast forward through it and see the actual trades. And with that said, thanks for watching. Good luck trading. Have a great day.